Hey guys, this is a video about societal influences. So the first one we're going to look at is media, advertising, and social marketing. Okay, so Facebook, YouTube. The definition, these are things that are put in your face through different media that affect your choice on whether you participate in them or not. Okay, how is it portrayed online or in print, so any type of media? Is it cool or uncool to do this activity? Is there cool footage around? So you see clips of people doing, so for example, the gym, doing crazy stuff in the gym that makes you want to go to the gym, or that might make you say, okay, no, I can't do that, I won't. Okay, are there cool adverts around on the TV? Are there, the last point there, do famous people endorse it? Do they say it's a really good thing, or you should be involved with this? And do your mates talk about it? So are there communications around people saying, man, we should do this, we should get into that? And does that influence the want to do that? Popular view, okay? So popular view is how society views the activity and whether it is positive or negative, or people to participate in. So this can affect people's choices, the choices people make about participating in various activities. Okay, so it is a manly thing to do. Okay, manly. So this is a lot of things and a lot of popular views around the gym. We're nearly over that, but you know, saying that the gym is for men and girls shouldn't lift weights. Only girls should do it. So netball, for example, guys shouldn't play netball. Girls should not do it. Is it safe or unsafe? If popular view says, oh, that's an you know, an activity where you might get injured, so you shouldn't do that. Is it good for your health? So that's exercise. If you're lazy, you're lazy if you don't do it. Okay, and the huge one in New Zealand is Kiwi kids play rugby. Okay, that mentality. So Kiwi lads. So you know, if you're a boy and growing up in New Zealand, to be a man, you need to play rugby. Ha ha. Footballers, no. Okay, so that's popular view. Policy. So policy is the laws and rules around participating in the physical activity. Okay, this could be local rules or national rules or laws. Okay, so these are laws or rules that allow it to happen. They might be things that make it hard to happen. Okay, and make it easy to participate in because the laws allow it, or like I said, make it really hard to participate in because of the laws. So this might be even stock car racing. Okay, what licenses you need, what kind of safety procedures are there, do you need to be at a certain level? So all of these rules obviously influence your participation in certain events. Peers, friends. Peers influence physical activity choices because you're more likely to participate in an activity that your friends are involved with. Furthermore, you're more likely to make friends who have the same hobbies and interests. Okay, so this is a huge factor. Okay, so what are your friends doing? So if your friends play rugby, do you play rugby? If your friends go for walks along the beach, do you go for walks along the beach? Okay, do they participate in the activity? Do your friends think it is cool or uncool? So does that mean you want to do it or you do not want to do it? Do you do this with your friends? So is this a social event that you guys get together and you do that particular activity? Do other people your age think it is cool? Okay, so that's huge. Those around you affecting your choice. And is it a social event for you? So fishing, for example, you know, a lot of people love to go fishing with their friends, get together, that's their social event, and they're actually doing some sort of activity. Family background, huge factor again. So this is your family's history with sports and recreation. So what their views on sports and recreation activities are and what they see as important and what they have also been involved with growing up as a family. Okay, so do your family do activities together? Are your parents athletes, or did they make certain teams, or did they play sport, a particular sport growing up? Okay, all of these things will influence you. Is your family athletic? Okay, so if you come from a quite athletic family, and more, especially if you're not as athletic, okay, that might make you not want to be involved. Okay, and do your family like the activity? So if your family loves going down to the netball courts on the weekend, that's what you do as a family, they'll influence you to play that sport. Socioeconomic status. So this is the amount of money family has available to them and is affected by income, family members, so how large your family is, jobs and family expenses, so where they spend their money. Okay, so very simple. Are they from a rich family? Are they from a poor family? Okay, if you have more wealth, you don't have those barriers of expensive sports. Okay, if you are from a poor family, then you aren't able to buy the nice gear, you aren't able to pay the high fees for some of these sports. Okay, does their family put sports and sports fees as a priority? Okay, do they have, do they get to spend money on equipment? Do they have to pay fees themselves? So a lot of students do have to pay their sports fees themselves from their part-time work or jobs, and how does that affect their participation if they have to pay it? And is there high or low costs involved in that sport? That could be fees, equipment, traveling, sports kit, the shoes, the sticks you might need, whatever it is. Ethnicity. So due to someone's ethnicity, they might be more likely to participate in a particular sport or recreation activity. Okay, so again, I've got Usain Bolt down the bottom, and then a hockey player up the top. So Usain Bolt's an example. So Jamaicans identify with him. Okay, so they, might feel like they need to be doing athletics because that's what Jamaicans do. Okay, and that might be their link to their culture or their ethnic community. And that's another example is the hockey. So that's with, in Wellington Hockey, there are a few Indian hockey teams. And again, might be stereotypical, but a lot of Indians play hockey, and that's what they do to come together as a cultural group and as an ethnic group. They might feel the need to play a sport because they identify with their race and people in their culture or of their ethnicity being good at that sport, so they want to try it. Education levels affects someone's selection of sport and recreation due to their knowledge of the activity and the perceived benefits or risks. Okay, so they might know the benefits, so they do the activity. So that's of exercise in general. They might know how good that is for you, so they participate in a lot of sports and might go to the gym, might go running. Okay, and that's the same as if people do not know the benefits, then they might not participate in many sports. They might not understand the benefits of working as a team and being active. Okay, and also the risks. It can go both ways. If they perceive the risks to be too high because they have done a lot of homework around it, then they might not participate, where others might just get on with it. And a huge one there is concussions in rugby. Geographic location is one of the bigger factors, and geographic location is where the activity is completed, okay, or where you are in relation to completing the activity. Okay, so very simple. Do you live close to sports fields? Do you live close to the gym, if that's what you do? If you want to, your recreation or your sport activity is diving, free diving in the water, do you have access to dive gear? Can you get to the water or good dive locations? Okay, are there competitions local? Is there travel needed? Okay, which is another expense and another barrier. Is there good facilities in your local area? So easy one is with, if you want to be a skater or a scooter, any good on your scooter, we've got the skate park in Upper Hutt. So, that is actually beneficial. For those people that do not have that, then, it'd be a lot harder for them to take up that activity. And is access to participating easy or hard? Okay, and that's due to how far you've got to travel or where you've got to go to do it. Cool, that is our societal influences.